Dania from Wilson Asset Management. Could you start by telling me about WAM Alternative Assets?
It's a listed investment company listed on ASX. And that's really the only LIC in the Australian market that provides access to retail and wholesale investors to a portfolio of diversified alternative investments. WAM Alternative Assets invests in real estate, infrastructure, real assets, private equity, and private debt.
And Dania, do you think that investing in alternative assets is important now more than ever, perhaps during the current macroeconomic environment?
Absolutely. Such a good question. Considering the current macroeconomic situation and what's happening in the financial markets in terms of increased volatility, investing in alternative asset classes can bring a number of benefits to investors. It does have strong diversification benefits due to low or negative correlation to other asset classes. It tends to have low volatility than traditional listed equities, and also can serve as a potential inflation hedge and interest rate hedge. What's more important when investing in alternative assets, we can also take long-term views and invest across attractive macroeconomic themes. So as an example, within our portfolio, we invest across 4 themes. One is digitalization, second, growing demand for food, third, climate change, and finally, growing aging population.
And finally, Dania, how do you invest in the alternative asset classes?
Historically, alternative asset classes have been really difficult to access, in particular for retail and wholesale investors. And there are a number of reasons for this. First, it's quite a complex asset class. So one needs to have really good technical knowledge in order to assess the risks and return characteristics. Second, often when investing in alternatives, be it private equity, real estate, or infrastructure, minimum investment ticket size requirements are really high and usually starts from 10 million plus. And finally, those are liquid asset classes. When we make investments in our portfolio, we invest for 5, 7, 10 years, sometimes even longer. So really, when I think about options, there are not that many. And our shareholders within WAM Alternative Assets portfolio, they can overcome those challenges, and WMA makes it possible to access alternative investments. There are no illiquidity challenges. There are no minimum ticket size requirements. And at the same time, we construct a portfolio that is well diversified across various risks, across various asset classes.